Tucson minor leagues baseball history is highlighted by the success of the Toros. In fact, many haven't even heard of the Saguaros, the team that currently occupies Keno Stadium.
For the players, it is sparse crowds, low pay, and long odds. But as sports director Jason Barr reports, they are truly living their baseball dream.
Broken right here. Can't even use it.
3 of the Tucson Saguaros watch a major league game on TV. It's appropriate that it's an A's game because the topic of Moneyball never fits so well. Welcome to the Pecos League, the lowest level of independent minor league baseball. It's a 9-week season that can be described as the Wild West of the minors.
Let's go, Trey, babe. Let's go, babe.
The crowds at Keno Stadium are sparse. Pecos League Commissioner Andrew Dunn doesn't have a marketing budget.
If you don't know there's a team here, then you probably don't care.
Saguaros catcher Sal Palumbo has another position as a UPS driver in New York, but he wanted to deliver on the chance he got to play pro baseball.
So I pretty much just talked to my my boss that day. He said, go chase your dream, go do what you have to do.
Yeah!
Players in this 12-team league are here for one reason: to make it to the brighter lights of affiliated minor league baseball. Details are surprising. For example, there's also no budget to use the stadium locker rooms.
It's not exactly what you first expect, but at the same time you are playing professional baseball, you are pro.
Jeez, that's broke.
Those broken bats, the players have to provide them. Players also have to provide transportation to home and road games.
It's tough. It's tough because it's a grind. You know, like, yeah, at the same time we're professional baseball players, but also at the same time you don't really feel like you're a professional just because of some of the things you have to go through.
Most major leaguers make millions, but these players are getting paid as little as $56 per week.
There's no question that it's a very controversial subject. Everybody wants the players to make more money.
Andrew Dunn founded the league in 2010. As commissioner, he's responsible for the players' pay.
Is it embarrassing paying guys $300 to $400 a month? It is to a degree, but you have to realize if you want to make it through the season, you have to work the budget in which you can work.
Dunn claims he pays his players a higher percentage of revenue than other minor leagues.
At this level, I think you'll have a hard time finding guys that say we're not making enough money.
If it bothered me, I wouldn't be here. The $56 it's extra for me. It's something extra to put in your pocket and say, hey, I got paid for playing baseball. I'm a professional.
Another player I talked to, Logan Trowbridge, agreed.
It's not really about the money for us. It's about, getting an opportunity to just play at a higher level.
I would say everybody would probably say the same thing. Because, there's not anybody in the league who's saying, oh, I'm a Pecos League player, that's going to be me for the rest of my life. Everybody's here. Everybody that's here is here to get out of here.
They look at the seats, they know what it costs to play in a place like Keno, and they do the math, and they're surprised we're even able to stay here.
The house the players are in, it's provided by a host family. Members of the Saguaros met their host families at this barbecue just before the season started.
My kids are grown and gone off playing baseball in other areas, other states, other colleges, and so I have all their empty bedrooms. So it's wonderful for me that I can fill it with young men again who are along the same path of success.
Those volunteer families also help with meals and transportation.
So that's the way it works.
This league is a 9-week league, which is seasonal and not designed to make a living. These are guys that are trying to play pro ball for the first time or for the last time and trying to see where it takes them.
Approximately 2,100 players have put on a Pecos League uniform. 700 have made it to affiliated minor league baseball, and just 3 have had brief stints in the major leagues.
The process of the hope being false hope, that's not our job to judge. Our job is to let the players play and let the scouts evaluate the opportunities.
You do it because you love it. You do it for the small, tiny chance that you're going to go somewhere else.
Along the way, the little things are celebrated. Last year, the Saguaros won the Pecos League Championship in their inaugural season. And just since we shot this story, Logan Trowbridge was signed by the Salinas Stockade of the American Association, considered a higher level of independent ball.
Watching Major League Baseball, playing baseball as a profession, it doesn't really get much better than this.
As for Sal Palumbo, it's possible his days of signing autographs may end with this season, and that's perfectly okay.
You can't feel like you have any what ifs in life. Because if you have any what ifs in life, you're going to be 45 years old one day doing what you're doing, saying, damn, what if I would have gave it one more shot?
I admire them for living their dream.
I do too.
Right?